What's going on, guys? How you guys doing today? It's your boy Crazy Dude 36 coming at you today with my MPBF Season 6 Week 11 team builder for my battle against Jay Macbeth and his Orlando Magikarps. Y'all know the drill. We got his team pulled up on a roster, aka my photos, because it's easier just to maneuver through the photos instead of us going through my phone. We're going to go down the list. I'm going to tell you what I think about each of his mons. First things first, Magearna. Steel and Fairy. Only weakness is fire and ground. It's a really tough mon to fight, especially if it has that Soul Heart. I can't remember what Soul Heart does exactly, but I know it pretty much. It allows things to sweep. It allows Magearna to sweep possibly. Glasgow can possibly be a sweeper if he is the toxic or poison heal set that I've run across a lot, and by a lot I mean a lot. Toxicroak, that can be a dangerous mon, especially like if I decide to bring Rain. Especially if I decided to bring Rain, he can run Dry Skin, Toxicroak, and pretty much deal damage to me. He's also bringing Porygon 2, which is actually a really dangerous mon because of its type, variety of variety of types of moves that it has. Rhypharia, and it's not, in my opinion, it's not really that big of a threat. Exploud, Exploud's like a really huge threat because it can be run as Choice Specs Boom Burst, which can hurt a bunch. He's also bringing Magmortar, which is actually pretty bad, which is actually pretty good against my team because most of my heavy hitters are all physical, like. There's Garchomp. There's Mega Swampert. If I'm right, Magmortar has the ability Flame Body. And if at any point during the game one of my Pokemon make contact with them, they could get burned. Malamore, that thing can be really dangerous, especially with Contrary. Walrein, great typing, just like my Lapras I had earlier on in the season. It did amazing. I really expected Walrein to come, and Mega Medicham I fully expect to come. Just about every time somebody battles, they always bring that Mega. Well, future tip guy, spoiler, I'm gonna bring Rain, because if you actually look at his team, the only ones that actually benefit from Rain are Walrein, Toxicroak, and P2. Toxicroak not even benefit from Rain unless he's running the Dry Skin ability. Other than if he does bring Toxicroak but doesn't bring Dry Skin, then P2 and Walrein are the only Pokemon that can benefit from that. The reason behind that, so all three of them, Toxicroak, Dry Skin, and from that P2 can learn Thunder, and Walrein, like Hydro Pump and Surf and stuff like that, are all boosted by Rain. So, without further ado, let's get into my team. First thing I brought this week is going to be Nigel. He's making his debut this week. Nigel is our male Pelipper who has the ability Drizzle. Holding the Damp Rock, Drizzle will last for 8 turns instead of 5. Rocking the moves Hurricane, Defog, Roost, and Surf. The reason behind this, Hurricane never misses in the rain, so it's a pretty good move to go against the Mega Medicham. Surf is going to do amazing in rain because the rain boosts up with the power of water type moves. Defog to get rid of any hazards that he set up, like Stealth Rocks, Toxic Spots, Sticky Web, stuff like that. Roost to bring up some extra health if I ever need it. I'm going to bring Nigel with the following EVs. 100 HP, 252 defense, 40 special attack, 96 special defense, and 20 speed, with the bold nature. The reason I'm bringing behind this is because he's obviously, I could have ran Modest on this thing, but I chose to go defensive on this thing because Mega Medicham pretty much, because Mega Medicham is like if he could bring the OU wall break, OU all-out attacker set, which can be possibly dangerous, especially if he's running Thunder Punch, which I highly doubt he is. He might, because if I predict Thunder Punch and I swap out into, say, Guppy or Mega Swampert, it won't do anything. But yeah, I would have to predict that and risk it. Risk it. Next up on the list, we're gonna be bringing Guppy on my female Mega Swampert. You already know the ability and the item that she will be holding. She's going to be rocking the moves Ice Punch, Stealth Rock, Earthquake, and Waterfall. The reason behind this, Ice Punch does amazing against Glasgow, especially if it's Toxic or Poison Heal set. Stealth Rocks just to get some chip damage off anything if I set up. Earthquake take care of that beginner, and Waterfall to take care of just about everything else on his team. She's gonna have the following EVs: 50 HP, 120 attack, 40 defense, 48 special defense, and 252 speed. He's also going to be a jolly nature. The reason behind this is attack and speed are pretty much my most preferred ones. But I also wanted to be able to get some moves in. Not moves, defensive stuff. So I chose to go 40 defense and 48 special defense. I could have, and also to balance out, I've been told that if I could have went 44 for each, but then it would have been tied. So I chose to go 40 in defense and 48 in special defense, and HP just for a little extra health for that game. Next on the list, we're going to be bringing Bethany, our Alolan Raichu, our female Alolan Raichu, with the ability Surge Surfer, which doesn't come into play at all. It's just the only ability that she has. She's also going to be rocking the Choice Specs items that way. Her Thunder, Psychic, HP, Ice, and Volt Switch all do amazing damage. She's going to be a modest nature with the following EVs: 48 defense, 48 special defense, 252 attack, and 160 speed. Okay, so here's the thing. If I was bringing her like with a Life Orb, I probably would have swapped out like Psychic or a Volt Switch with Electric Terrain, and then I would have ran max speed. But since I'm not running Electric Terrain with this, I'm just going to bring like not min speed, but like somewhere in the middle speed with max special attack and a little bit of defense on the side. Next on the list, we're going to be bringing Tauros, our male Bouffalant, with the ability Sap Sip, just in case he brings a Mom with the Grass Type move, which I don't think he will, because I don't think anything on this team really learns a Grass Type move. I'm bringing it just to be safe. He's also going to be rocking Life Orb with the moveset Earthquake, Cotton Guard, Facade, and Iron Head. It's basically going to be the suggested spread for the that was suggested by Smogon or Showdown. It's basically going to be a bulky physical sweeper with the following EVs: 252 HP and attack with 4 in special defense as an adamant nature. Next on our list, we're going to be bringing Bella, my female Lipud, who's going to be running a weird kind of set. She's going to be limber, so that way she can't get paralyzed during the battle. She's also going to be holding that Chesto Berry, so that way she can break up from the rest. She's going to be rocking the moves Rest, Sleep Talk, Dark Pulse, and Foul Play. Okay, the reason behind this is my thought process behind this. Okay, so Rest, so I can get health back, and Chesto Berry can bring it up. Then I can start going Dark Pulse, Foul Play, stuff like that. Sleep Talk, that way after the second rest, I can go Sleep Talk again and either get a Dark Pulse or Foul Play off every single time. This way, it's a pretty much good set. That way, I can constantly regain health back and forth. It's a move set. Its EVs are going to be the following ones: 252 HP and speed with 4 in special attack. It's also going to be a timid nature. I'm just reading over this, make sure it's right. Yeah, it's right. The reason behind this: speed and HP are really big ones, and I chose to bring it as a special user this week just to be safe, because that way if I get burned, I can swap into it and go and just use freaking special moves that way the bone wouldn't affect it. Last but not least, we're going to be bringing the one, the only, Alduin the male Garchomp with the rough skin ability, because why not? Rough skin deals damage against all the physical attackers, and his team is filled with them. But also, Alduin is going to be our Z move user, holding the ground EMZ, so that way we can get that tectonic range up. Moveset's going to be Earthquake, Dragon Claw, Hone Claws, and Poison Jab. Earthquake for basic stab and Z move. Dragon Claw just for anything that's like, why not? Hone Claws for extra power, and Poison Jab for I don't know what. I just chose to bring Poison Jab. He is going to have the following EVs: 252 attack and speed with former special defense. Speed's mainly a huge thing right here, in my opinion. That's about it. Attack is another huge thing. I just want to be able to take out something with tectonic range. The only thing that's on this team that won't survive that will survive tectonic range more than likely is just going to be trying to think. Oh, shit! I'm trying to think. I know Gliscor. That's the name, Gliscor. That's the only thing I believe that can survive at tectonic range. Yep, Gliscor is the only thing that's immune to it pretty much because of its flying typing. But that's pretty much going to be it for this team builder, guys.